gonna start out this video with something entirely different, but I just logged on and saw that Tina Turner passed away at the age of 83, and that shit is like blowing my mind. Like extremely sad news to hear. She just lived such a gigantic life. I had to double check when I saw this pop up on my feed. I'm like, y'all better not be playing with me. Like, I know it's not April Fool's or anything like, but like, this is what Sky News says. Tina Turner, one of rock's great vocalists and most charismatic performers, has died age 83. Her spokesperson has confirmed in a statement. They said, Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll, has died peacefully today at the age of 83 after a long illness in her home in Switzerland. With her, the world loses a music legend and a role model. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I just really did not, I mean, you never expect for anybody to pass, but that's what, I just really was caught off guard by that one. Rest in peace. Oh my goodness. Imagine stomping the life out of stages for that long. Like, imagine choking stages out, imagine beating stages up, you know, for the entirety of your lifespan. Like, that is so, like I said, she just lived such a big life. And it's just so sad to see like these veterans, you moving on. It's just, oh my goodness. And especially with the way the music industry is today, I'm just like, oh my God, we losing the girls. And what are we getting in return? The lack of talent nowadays. Anyway, the lack of stage presence nowadays. Anyway. So I just want to say this real quick. I don't understand why y'all are, a lot of people on social media I've been seeing are mad at people, at these high schoolers, these Gen Zers, having fun for their prom, going all out for their prom. I don't know, they have cute little corny entrances and, you know, photo shoots and real flashy ass outfits. I'm just like, why y'all on here? And it be a lot of millennials, girl. Y'all sound like old folks. No shade, like y'all sound like miserable old folks now. Yeah, the way that you, like, for millennials to look at Gen Z and what they're doing for prom and all this and turning up their noses at them as if we can't, do y'all not remember what we were doing in high school? Like, just let these kids live. The world is ending, the sky is falling, they can have a prom, goddamn. I saw on social media, some people were saying like, proms are starting to look like weddings now, y'all going all out. I saw someone else say, if you live on Section 8, and this is a black person saying this shit, if you live on Section 8, y'all shouldn't be having these big ass proms like that. I'm just like, and I responded, I'm just like, it be people who banks own their houses and banks own their cars and shit, y'all making payments on shit, like, telling poor people, because you're still you're closer to their tax bracket, you're closer to the community around your tax bracket than Bill Gates or Elon Musk. Like, let's be real. Let's be real, the Jeff Bezos. So it'd be so crazy. Y'all, the banks own y'all houses, the banks own y'all cars, y'all got credit card debt out the ass, everybody clamoring and screaming for fucking student loan debt, and y'all talk about, oh, if you're poor, if you can't pay for this, if you can't pay for that, you shouldn't be having no prom. Bitch, life is too short. We're gonna enjoy our lives. We're gonna let these kids celebrate their goddamn prom. Like, oh my goodness, some of y'all sound miserable. Y'all sound miserable. Okay, I really wanted to talk about, because we already know this writer's strike is going on in Hollywood, right? And they dragging these CEOs, okay? Apparently, Mr. Zaslav, he went to Boston University's alma mater to receive an honorary degree. I don't know why we giving this rich white man no degree. What the fuck is an honorary degree? Honestly, whatever. I feel like the only people who should be having it, like, I just do not care for no rich white man getting no fucking honorary degree from nowhere. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, like Joe Biden getting an honorary degree from fucking Howard. It's like, for anyway, girl, y'all need to be giving them hoes out to the bitch who's actually doing the fucking work and buying the goddamn textbooks, bitch, for free. Y'all need to actually give it to people who study some shit. Anyway. So he went to get this fucking honorary degree, and he gave the commencement speech for this graduation ceremony, and he was booed, honey. NBC said Boston University students booed and turned their backs on David Zaslav, president and CEO, boss and CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, as he delivered the commencement address at the school stadium. Others protested outside. Videos circulating on social media appeared to show Boston University students at the commencement ceremony chanting, "Pay your writers." You can see it here.
Some people
I mean, he already knew that everybody was dragging his ass because it's like, ain't no way you sitting on all them fucking millions and millions of dollars and you don't want to pay your writers. And this goes for anybody with that kind of decision-making power to, you know, pay writers, not pay writers. Y'all are sitting on millions of dollars. This is what Bernie Sanders' ass said. He said if Warner Brothers Discovery can afford to pay its CEO, David Zaslav, $286 million in compensation over the past 2 years, it can afford to pay its writers much better wages and benefits. He said, Mr. Zaslav, listen to the Boston University students and the Writers Guild pay your writers. I guess he had like a 20-minute speech and they were booing him the entire time. So I just feel like Zaslav came there to accept his degree and be like, yo, I know that y'all are mad as hell, but guess what? I'm rich as fuck and I don't care. And I'm just like, because there's no way you booing me for that much. You booing me that much. And I'm just staying there. Bitch, I was setting my ass down like, girl, I got time for this shit. Bitch, I think he wanted to flex and, you know, stroke his own ego, and that's what happened. He was up there talking about some people will be looking for a fight, but don't be the one they find it with. Focus on good people's qualities. In my career, I've seen so many talented people lose opportunities or jobs because they couldn't get along with others. If you want to be successful, you're gonna have to figure out how to get along with everyone, and that includes difficult people. Okay, we can, thank you so much, Zaslav. We had no idea, thank you so much, Rich White Man. We had no idea how to navigate professional spaces underneath bosses who act exactly like you, girl. Sit your ass down. That's the first thing. And it's like he acted like, oh, it's just a difficult, just working with difficult people. No, bitch, you're not paying these writers who literally are the lifeblood of your fucking brand. Without them, you don't have no TV show. So what are you talking about? Just difficult people. No, difficult people will be somebody who, you know, rubs you the wrong way in the office. Bitch, you're not paying somebody and they won't be able to eat. They won't be able to sustain themselves. That's way more than being just a difficult person. You're being an inhumane, greedy monster. This is way more than being just a difficult person, girl. Sit your ass down. 2 years, made over $200 million, and you can't pay the people who are the reason why you were even able to do, or big part of the reason why you were even able to make that coin in the fucking first place. They piss me off, and it's across industries they do this to people. We was talking about this shit in a podcast, but you need to check out at patreon.com/AdrianSpecial. Do not fucking play with me, girl. Do not play with me, girl. That's exactly what I said when I saw this fucking shit. Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida is planning to announce the start of his 2024 presidential campaign on Wednesday. In a live audio conversation on Twitter with Elon Musk, the platform's polarizing owner, to say the motherfucking least, girl. So you got Ron DeSantis teaming up with Elon Musk. What that man say in Pocahontas? These white men are dangerous. These white men are dangerous. We already saw what Ron DeSantis is doing or trying to do in Florida. Honestly, when I did a little bit of research, I saw that Disney was kind of dragging his ass a little bit. They fighting each other, but Disney kind of dragging his ass. So, I mean, obviously Ron is aiming to overtake Donald Trump. We're going to see how that bullshit plays out. I think that Donald Trump has a very strong cult following. And it's going to be a little hard to topple it. I've been kind of a little bit away from politics, so I could be wrong about that now. But I mean, from my understanding, it seems like Donald Trump has a very strong cult following, but Ron DeSantis has obviously shown that he can turn that wig around, because the speed in which he turned Florida's wig completely upside down. Turn that wig around. Now your books are banned fags. Like, Ron DeSantis turned that wig around. So I don't know. The political drama this upcoming election cycle is going to be nasty. And if Ron had his way, if Trump had that way, but especially Ron had his way, oh, we'd be in camps. And I saw a video of Ron DeSantis trying, you know how like politicians walk around shaking people's hands, trying to, you know, talk, make conversation. I'm just like, this motherfucker don't like people. Yeah. I'm sorry, girl. Like, he don't like, I feel like somebody stuffed like an extraterrestrial being in a human, in a white man's body, and this motherfucker just like, he freaked me out. I don't know. He gave me like mad king teeth. Like, all they asking me, man. So like watching these bitches trying to debate each other, Trump and Ron DeSantis, it's gonna be interesting because Ron is gonna have to. They both gonna try and hold they just tempers, and I know they're not gonna be successful. I'm gonna watch it. And I'm gonna kiki, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh as I watch this world be destroyed. Because that's all you can do. We're Screwed by Janelle Monáe. Listen to that shit. That's how I feel. Listen to this. Target will remove some of its LGBTQ merchandise from its Pride Month collection after facing customer backlash that threatened the safety of its workers. So they're removing some items and making other changes to its Pride merchandise nationwide ahead of Pride Month after intense backlash from some customers who confronted workers and tipped over displays. So Target said, since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' sense of safety and well-being while at work. Given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior. Target said that customers knocked down Pride displays at some stores, angrily approached workers, and posted threatening videos on social media from inside the stores. Target confirmed that it has moved its Pride merchandise from the front of the stores to the back in some southern stores after confrontations and backlash from shoppers in those areas. So when homophobic people do crazy shit like this, I be wondering if they think like the rainbow that's printed on these hats and shirts and shit, like if they touch that shirt or hat, they might catch the gay. Like, do they think that, you know, rainbows printed on a cup for a month, so that these companies and corporations can pretend they give a fuck about LGBT people? Like, do they think that if they drink from a cup with a rainbow on it, or if they even pass by one or touch one, right, that all of a sudden a small bottle of poppers will appear just magically on their nightstand, a harness suddenly will be just thrown onto their chest, they will suddenly be transported to the nearest circuit party, gay queer circuit party. Like, do they really think that if they walk by the aisle that has a bunch of shirts that say Pride on it, that Sam Smith and Lil Nas X gonna come out of the corners and suck their dick? Like, I wanna know what gas them so motherfucking bothered. They're so annoying. They're so, and the thing is that they not just stupid as fuck and annoying as hell, they dangerous. Like, that's the only reason why I even give a fuck about paying attention to what they dumbasses is doing, just to be able to protect my fucking stuff. They are weird as fuck, and they be more concerned about what other people doing in their bedrooms. Like, they be talking about queer people more than queer people talk about their goddamn selves. If you are a man and you like pussy so much, go look for that shit. Go search for that shit. Why you in Target throwing around rainbows? And now Target making statements about their goddamn employees and shit. They cave into these fucking weird old fashions. Y'all are so whack. If I had that reaction to straight shit that surrounds me in this world, I couldn't go nowhere. Y'all call us snowflakes and y'all doing this shit in Target, girl. Anyway, as we all know, The Little Mermaid is coming out. We can end the video here, child. But The Little Mermaid is coming out, and I was really curious to see how they filmed all this shit. And yes, you can see from these pictures, this is kind of the apparatus that they used. And I'm just like, damn, I feel like that shit must have been so difficult for Halle to do. I don't know, I feel like that really would work your core, and then you gotta act and be convincing, act like you swimming even though you're not in water. Like, I don't know. I was really curious as how they got it to look like that. But yeah, this is the contraption they used, and I thought it was, I don't know, that feel like y'all would have to train me for a couple weeks or a month or something to be good at that shit. I don't know. But I figured y'all would like to see that. I don't know, Halle's all over the place. She in the color purple. I don't know. She doing the damn thing. I'm living for it. But yeah, that's it. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure that you check out my description box for my Patreon, my podcast, like I said, my music, my latest EPs in the description box as well. Check out my ebook and so many things. My other channel, my other YouTube channel. Love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
You don't even know me, no man. Try to put one on me, hold me, but this ain't the only. I ain't the only. Press the holy, worship me, yeah, you could blow me. I ain't the only.